Hey guys, this is Super Review Show for another episode of Why You Should Listen To. This is the show I break down artists on Spotify that have low Spotify streaming numbers, or the artist is just that really, truthfully, really great. Check it out no matter what. Here we are today talking about Fleetwood Mac, and you knew this was coming at some point, for those of you who watch my content for any period of time. Fleetwood Mac is a band. They no longer tour because of Christy McVie's death in 2022. I was lucky enough to see them in 2019 on their An Evening with Fleetwood Mac tour. It was an incredible show. Nonetheless, Mick Fleetwood's drumming, Lindsey Buckingham's guitar playing. He wasn't there at the time. Stevie Nicks is singing, and just a great band to get into if you've never actually delved into their catalog. I only have two of their vinyl. I don't have them with me right now. They're over there in the J Cave. But the albums I have are the first Stevie and Buckingham Nicks, the first Nicks and Buckingham record with Rhiannon and what's the other one I can't think of? Landslide is on there. The other one I have is Rumors. Rumors is one of the greatest albums, objectively speaking. Whether you hate Fleetwood Mac or you love Fleetwood Mac, you have to acknowledge the greatness that is Rumors. Rumors is one of the best albums of all time, objectively speaking. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, get on it. Like, Spotify, please. Just stop watching me and get on it. Listen to the album from start to finish. Fantastic record overall. I love this record. To this day, it's one of the best albums of all time. And it will be forever. When Stevie Nicks dies, when Lindsey Buckingham dies, they're all one of the best albums of all time. So aside from Rumors and the first Fleetwood Mac album, that's actually like their 10th and 11th album, believe it or not. They put out a lot of other albums before that. And in the 80s, they put out an album called, I think one of the other big ones was Tusk. Another one was Tango in the Night from 88. That had like Everywhere and Little Lies on it. Those are the big hits off it. There's other good tracks on that too. Fleetwood Mac, if you're looking for more like 70s country rock, soft rock, kind of like a mellow classic rock, and you've never heard of Fleetwood Mac, get on it. They are one of the best to ever do it. Them, the Eagles, Jackson Browne, all them. They were some of the best of the 70s genre of rock. I'm not talking about Led Zeppelin. I'm not talking about Pink Floyd. I'm talking about Fleetwood Mac, Jackson Browne, the Eagles, things like that. Because, Led Zeppelin gets played a lot on radio, way too much. Pink Floyd gets played way too much on radio. Fleetwood Mac doesn't get... The songs off Rumors and the songs off of the first Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac record, both... And the stuff of Tango Night and Tusk too, truthfully. Those albums don't get a lot of light on radio. And if you're out there listening to this, FM radio, stop playing the regular crap you always play and start playing other things too. There should not be a Led Zeppelin block every 4 hours on a classic rock radio station. Play other things too. They are not the great. They are S tier, but they're not the greatest thing of all time. They're not. Fleetwood Mac just is so much better, in my opinion. I love Fleetwood Mac. I'm actually, like I said, I'm a big fan of them. I saw them live. I saw Kristen McVie before she died, in 2022, because I saw them in 2019. And I think they're pretty much done. I hate saying those words, but they are done because they were only going to tour if Kristen McVie was still alive, and now she's been dead for almost 2 years. So it's unfortunate. But if you're looking for an artist that is much more, I don't say country, but like just folk rock, like not like Bob Dylan, but like 70s mellow classic rock. This is a big one to get into if you've never heard of them or ever heard. I only know Fleetwood Mac, but I don't know the hits. Just get into it. Dive into Rumors. Dive into their first Buckingham Nicks record. Dive into Tusk. Dive into Tango in the Night. Just really great. A great band to get into. They actually have the song Black Magic Woman, too. They have a song called Black Magic Woman from the late 60s into like 68, 69. I think that was their second or third record that had it on it. It's a song called Black Magic Woman. It's the same lyrics, and Carlos Santana actually like played it at one point. Look at the history. If you've never looked up the history for Black Magic Woman, get to know it, because there's a Fleetwood Mac version, there's a Santana version, and they're both extremely similar. So which came first, the chicken and the egg? We'll have to find out I'm leaving that up to you. But nonetheless, though, Fleetwood Mac is a great band. One of the best British-American bands out there, truthfully. And they weren't just British and they weren't just American, they were both. Just a solid band overall. Like I said, I did see them live once, and I was very lucky I did, because I'm glad I was able to see them before they retired. So, but Stevie still tours on her own. I'm sure she could bring up Mick Fleetwood if she wanted to, or maybe not Lindsey Buckingham, because they have so much drama going on forever and ever. But besides the point, though. Fleetwood Mac. So those are some reasons why I think you should listen to Fleetwood Mac. Just one of the best bands to ever do it. They have so much success in just the 2 albums I mentioned, plus Tusk and also Tango in the Night. Check them out as well. It's just a solid unit overall. That's why I think you should listen to Fleetwood Mac. But for all of you why you should listen to videos, don't forget to follow us on our social media pages as well, by the way. Simply The Super Review Show on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. But for all of your why you should listen to videos and many more, keep locked on The Super Review Show. The J-Man, it's Off to Rock. We'll see you guys later.